Welcome to another week of Movie Insights. This week we are looking at Descendants with George Clooney.
I don't want my daughters growing up spoiled and entitled. Liz always accuses me of stinginess, but I agree with my father. You give your children enough money to do something, but not enough to do nothing.
That scene had a very important message for how to raise our own kids. Give your children enough money to do something, but not enough to do nothing. What that message boiled down to me is that whenever you're raising a kid, it's important to don't give them everything they want, because then they don't have to do anything. Everything they could possibly want, they could just, beg you, just put out their hands and expect for something to come. And eventually they become spoiled, they don't want to do anything, and they just expect the whole world to revolve around what they want. Instead of giving your children everything they could possibly want, the opposite of that, just giving them just enough for them to survive and to fulfill their needs, make sure they're sheltered, make sure they're fed, make sure they have clothing on their back. But other than that, whatever else they want, allow them to work for it. Allow them to go outside and, get a job or try to save up money from their allowance. Allow them to do all that work, and that just encourages them to be a more productive human being.
Take a good look, girls. This is part of your great grandmother's inheritance, going all the way back to Kamehameha the First.
Down there is where Mom and I would camp.
We all did, all our lives. Lots of memories. Everything has its time.
In that scene, George Clooney took his whole family to take one last look at their inheritance, their land that they received from their great grandmother. And he tells everyone that everything has its own time. For me, the underlying message of that quote, everything has its own time, is that not to be too attached to anything really. Whether it's your car, your house, even your family members, people, friends. Everything has its own time. There's a day that was born, there's a day that it's gonna be gone, meaning death, or meaning it gets destroyed, meaning it can't be used anymore. So don't get too attached to anything, because everything in life is temporary and nothing is forever.